I'd like to focus on a couple of more things. They're kind of technically power words, but a little different. I call these modifiers. They're also in the Street of Hypnosis deck for those of you who have it or are interested in it. Basically, if I say to you, you will relax, I'm taking a bit of a risk there, aren't I? I mean, for example, part of the risk might be that it's too authoritarian. In other words, we talked about the wrong kind of authority might set people off. It might be a question of like, I don't know how to relax. You will relax. I don't know, but I don't. You have that interplay going on. So how it becomes easier to suggest something if it's done in a way that they can't really disagree with. And then as the unconscious mind starts responding to suggestion, you can make it more and more firm, like it's what we were talking about all along, right? So there are all kinds of different modifiers that do different things. The ones I want to focus on right now I call softeners or language softeners. And we'll do an exercise in a second. So we have 5 softeners here, just to give you some variety. And these are words that take the certainty out of what you're saying and makes it a little bit more difficult for people to decide whether or not they can disagree with this yet. In other words, softeners are a way of making it, it's kind of imagined this way. Remember the critical factor is like a guardian standing at the gate stopping people from coming in? A language softener is the equivalent of someone rubbing themselves in baby lotion, so when they tries to grab him, they'll just sort of slip out and still get through. Okay? Kind of a kinky graphic metaphor. You're welcome to it. Yeah. At least you won't forget it, right? So, I could talk to you about, everyone likes to relax because relaxing is a wonderful thing. And as you relax and feel more comfortable, it's like just drifting on a comfortable day. It's as easy as a cloud drifting across the sky, right? If I add some language softeners, though, your ability to, shall we say, your critical factor gets switched off all that much more because it's harder to argue with it. People might like to relax. Now, if they could relax deeply and experience that relaxation thoroughly, then perhaps they'd gradually feel the comfort that relaxation can bring. Just like drifting on a lake on a warm summer's day. Gradually, people respond with relaxation. And maybe you could relax in a way that finds its own rhythm inside of you. And you can begin to experience that relaxation whenever you need to. Feel comfortable. Now, wouldn't that be an interesting way of speaking to people? So you're not really forcing any experience on them, and yet the likelihood that will happen anyway, because you're opening up all those reference experiences, those drawers inside their mind, right? Wouldn't that be fair to say? So do you like that? Is that a nice little thing you can throw in? Now, I kind of overuse this a little bit, just to show you what you can do. You don't have to use them, but you could use them whenever you might think that there is a usefulness for them. So just gradually introduce them into your vocabulary wherever you think it might be useful. Could you do that? Perhaps. That is the right answer. Very good. That's a simple concept. You can just add that onto what we've been doing so far. So let's just keep track of where we're at. We have power words that let us run smoothly, right? We have the idea of trance themes that give us something to focus the minds towards, to bring experiences to life inside people so that you can start shaping their inner experience for whatever purposes that you need, whether it's therapy, relaxation, influence, persuasion. It really doesn't matter for now. We have the reference similes, which actually make these so much more powerful. They bring them to life. It's like an iron bar, a bar of steel. Do you see why we said that earlier on before, when we did the demonstration this morning? Right? Now we're introducing the idea of softness to make the message more acceptable, especially when you think you're in front of a critical audience or an audience more likely to reject ideas. You load up on the softness at the beginning and gradually ease out of them as you continue. Make sense? Shall I add one more thing in there just because that's an easy thing to throw in? Would you like that, guys?